Welcome back to Leisure, coming to you live from the roof of the For You Hostel in Seville, Spain. So you know what? Actually, I haven't eaten breakfast here. I got up a little later than expected. But then I didn't go, but like 11 last night. I don't know. I was like back in the hotel by like 7. I was mainly catching up on videos, but yeah. So what are my final thoughts about this place? Breakfast mostly, you know, more like breakfast treats, sweets, stuff like that. All there is like bread. She's just doing your pretty thing, so yeah, it's still not like the most filling. It's a good thing. Passed by I know from like scout work days, it's alright us a lot. Accommodation, you know, might be a little tight in space. But you know, some people are putting their larger cases in the drawers because you know, I'd say like night or two, you probably shouldn't just take your stuff out of your bag. But yeah, by night 3, maybe you might want to organize a little bit. Yeah, so you can access the terrace by the elevator because there's like, I think it's like it's unmarked room, I believe, that's like there. There's like other stairs like in the 3rd floor. You're thinking part of the 20s, but no, the 26, 27, 25, 26, they're out here in this like area that's over the lobby. So yeah, today's plan is that I'm going to go to Plaza de España and talk about some other filming locations. I think we already went to one yesterday, the Alcazar. Maybe we'll try and catch those other ones as well. Now, I was really thinking of covering Santa Justa in part 1, the travel vlog. But I was thinking, I'll just cover that today. Since I might not want to do a whole wild goose chase. Yeah, I'll probably get some lunch while we're at it. But yeah, the storm should be gone. These allergies should be gone too soon. But it's not gone from the Iberian Peninsula just yet. So get ready, here we go. So we're now back on the streetcar and we are going to go to Parque, the San Sebastian station to get to Plaza de España. We did it right by, which is the penultimate stop on the line, which is San Bernando, so it connects to Cercanías. San Sebastian, San Bernando and Puerto Jerez do connect to the metro, though Puerto Jerez is kind of a distant connection, so it almost feels like the trolley is just a branch of the system with activity in the system because of the way of being the only unique stops on the line. So, terminus is the Cercanías station, and the Cercanías station is more north-south, where the trolley and the metro are east-west, which is kind of interesting. It would be nice to continue C2 around and connect it to C4's loop near Jardines de Hercules. Yeah, that probably would be the only thing I would do to give the city a circle line. No, and I'm actually a little surprised it didn't announce that it was corresponding with the metro. I think I usually announce which buses it corresponds to. Anyway, for like moral transportation and for transportation anyway, so I guess that's kind of where they can get away with that. And there was also only one line of the metro, but there was only one trolley line too. It does show what buses are coming in the next half hour right there, though, which I guess makes some sense. There's a 25th anniversary ad for the park we were at yesterday. 25 years old, 1 or 20. Guess this is a big year for Spain too. I feel a burning sensation in my calves. Is this to beach volleyball dimensions? I really like those cannons like as accents on the side of the building. It gives it some character. But also makes it clearly that it is a military area. Does this mean does this outside look like inner city high school? I actually thought that was a large Dippin' Dots for a second, but it's just a broken normal plastic single-use thing. But man, look at all this trash. And that's normal like debris from, you know, mowing the lawn, you know. You have to do that sometimes. I think that's also private property right there, but it still looks very cool. And this street here is named for Isabel I. No, it's blocked off because it goes for the military, I guess, but there's like a whole older park over here as well. I shall see you from this page that I found the other day. With every film they mentioned that was shot on this spot of the Plaza de España. Lawrence of Arabia, 1962. Episode 2, Star Wars Attack of the Clones. I think a lot of people know that one. The Dictator of 2012. If you were to mention, the Alcazar, like Game of Thrones, this is another big one. La Peste, and Kingdom of Heaven. So I mentioned like Cordoba, nearby Cordoba, and other like nearby sites in a tiny town called Osuna. Parque de Maria Luisa. Oh, and Lawrence of Arabia also used the Real Alcazar as well. So this guy, Antonio Gonzalez Alvarez Osoro, was the mastermind of the 1929 Expo. I wonder who did the 92 Expo. There's little special like areas for each of the major cities. You have the Canarias, Patis, Quebec. Oh, Quebec is Extremadura, I believe. Burgos, Barcelona, Baleares, you'll get all that. Bado, Avila, Almeria, Alicante, or Aracant in Catalan, Albacete. I don't know where Albacete is actually. Actually, Alicante is Valencia, not Catalonia. But Albacete, that is, I think that's part of La Mancha. Alava, I don't know where that is. Guess this might be for Sevilla itself. Bourleveur. Showing some major areas. We're at 22 right now. We passed by 23 yesterday on the way to East Magica. So I guess Magica would be out here, I believe. Ponce Catedral. And over there is Jose. We were here yesterday morning with the Bazaar, the cathedral. Parque de Maria Luisa, that's actually right over there. So we are going to another location from Lawrence of Arabia, right in the same area. Stellion. This is also Sevilla. Osuna was kind of far away actually. Toward the eastern end of the territory. That is Sevilla's seat. Over here is Ciudad Real with Don Quixote and Sancho Panza. Cordoba in the south, it's actually just next door from us. Kind of like the center of Andalusia. Corona, that's in Galicia, actually the north or westernmost part. Zvecka or something. No, it's Cueca, which is Albacete, Ciudad Real, and Guadalajara. That's Port Madrid. Girona, which is the northern part, north of Barcelona. Granada. We were there a bit ago, so we sort of watched that special Beyond the Boro movie, El Spios El Tan. Forefront from that. Guadalajara, that's one of the, it's like more of a suburb of Madrid, where it's like, the Circana trains do connect to Guadalajara, but in the other, it's kind of a rural territory. That line there is the National Rail line, actually to Soria and then Zaragoza. Guipusca, that is by Navarra. Sebastian. Abria, which I guess that's a bit of kind of French right there. Irun, where Monte Galdo is. Huelva, far southwestern part of Andalusia. because there's Portugal and the Mediterranean. Huesca, near Picos in the Era. Jaén, just north of Granada, and Cordoba. Of Lyon, Bira. We stopped on the way back from Barcelona. I don't think I know where to actually, but yeah, it runs right to Tarragona. Also, you can Andorra. Oh, they're doing its own thing, but Logroño, which is by Burgos, Navarra, north of Soria. Lugo, which is still in Galicia. Madrid, who have been based this whole time. So, Getafe, Aranjuez, Alcalá, Donetsk, Malaga, Murcia, which is its territory that's also its own community. You have Cartagena and the on the coast, Murcia Inland on the Rio Segura. A few other particular cities inland. Pamplona, which is a little bit in Saragossa, which is weird. Orense, it's very close to Portugal. Oviedo, which is far north. Palencia, by Lyon. Ponteverde, wow. I think it's actually, yeah, it's a lot of islands off the coast, but I believe that's still Galicia. Okay, this is a more ag one. But, yeah, both animal, both like livestock, and murder, I think they're kind of like put into like same but different stats or something like that. I might be very, very wrong. And there's Salamanca. I able to go to Salamanca a little bit ago, but I decided not to. Santander, it's where the bank comes from, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying there, but Segovia, which we'll be going to again, Segovia next time. Soria, Guadalajara, Tarragona, which is where Fuerteventura is. It's in Salou, so it would be right there where that little tip coming out. Teruel, a little bit like Valencia peeking in there. Where the bar. Continue, I went that far north. Toledo, where there was a time ago, I used to be sure to check that out. You know what all the old dots for? It's kind of like Virginia, where the state are separate from the counties or something. Valencia itself, I would like to go to Las Fallas someday, but doesn't mean the cards. It just wasn't in the cards this time. Valladolid, Vizcaya, which is part of the Basque country. Zamora, kind of a small town I didn't know about it exists, but I did see like a random video on it before I came over here. But there's a town called Toro, by Valladolid. Portugal. Yeah, Saragossa. Up next, I went to the theme park. Actually, the day after I went to Toledo, so that week was kind of busy. Terrosa, cool name. Daroca. Oh yeah, I went to, but most of that whole region there is based in Saragossa. So this is currently the best view, the highest point that you can access right now. Just that balcony over there, and the solar structure over there, nothing. It's trying to be a nice day here. It looks like a turkey quiniera. So we wanted that song actually from earlier when we first entered Plaza de España. We're on Glorieta de Luca de Tena. No idea what Tena is. Well, it changed my scene, but it's still pretty cool. Hello there. So long as murder of pigeons, there are also two drinking fountains right here. This one is looks like closing, and that one is like kind of like feels like a representation of Mother Nature or something. That's what it feels like to me. Above local structures, and there's that building, that building, that building. There's a few museums in here. Like over in Plaza de España, there's a military museum in that building or something like that. There's like an architecture museum or something in these parts too. And this part right here gives me some more like Chinese vibes than Moorish, Arab, and you know, all the architecture of the country. It's archaeological, not architectural. But let's say it's closed. Going at Sunday. They might want to introduce it just back a bit. So there's a crowd for this walkthrough, so there's like paintings, crocheted stuff. Saw some cool like, pins, mostly for like other IPs and a few petite ones, but nothing really stuck out to me as enough of a must buy. Or get more about it. I can do a card or whatever, but we're right outside now and we can look at. There's a lot of these oranges on the ground. I've noticed a bit, but clearly out here, they just been saying that dirt. That's probably not good. Just a bit of a shame. See, just four stages hold some significance. So you have start with art, then language. Across the way is genius, and then really close to me now is work, trabajo. Trabajo, arte, lengua. Is this a driving school? Like seriously, a driving school, I get like the ride at Lego Head. So December now looks to be a big transportation of the buses and trolley over there. I think the green is the metro. And then just to my right is the Cercanía station. I'm not sure how it works with the car like tickets for rent here, so I'm not really gonna worry about it though. It is just one stop. A bit December 9, which is where the trolley currently ends. I didn't really get a bit of Santa Jerez. I think I've basically coverage of all 5 stations on the line. So at Pueblo Nuevo, both days. Got off at Indios, that's where the Alcazar is. Juarez is a kind of weird one. Went to the one after that one to get over to Plaza de España. And now we're at San Bernardo after walking from Plaza de España. The train slept. There's some behind me. No one's really gonna use this part up here, but I don't know, it looks like it's new construction for upcoming portions of the line, or what, because it all still looks double tracked here. Zoom in and follow the track. Thanks, buses.
A few moments later.
Yeah, there is. So that just looks like a turnaround plan, not where it goes to single track. And it looks like, I don't know, with the green stuff there, I don't know if that's like new work or what. Looks like tram work is resuming, it's continuing here maybe, because you have the second line there. That's all grass. That's where the line currently ends. And there's construction work going on. So I wouldn't be surprised if that is for an extension of the line. I showed you at the moment, but I probably will post a picture up to the side. So from here, the metro continues north, so it makes sense for the trolley to go southward and hit the science campus of the University of Sevilla. Yeah, dude was just turning around. I don't know why he could have swapped before, or you know, right there. But yeah, it does look like it's one-sided. Yep, I think it is just one-sided right there, so he does have to pull forward if he wants to switch sides. And yes, maybe it's not before or something. That has to be the best. That has to be my best guess. But I can double check that right now. Yeah, there's nothing down here, which is might be more efficient, or maybe there's just not the space for that, so it'd have to be which other end. Who knows? So I'm checking out VIPS, which is basically kind of like Spanish fast food. Really, it's like Europe. I haven't had a milkshake in years. This one is Oreo. It's very good. Probably it's a little bit, it's probably reusable. Try them recycled. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, probably 3.8 out of 5. Yummies. They said they were out of fries. They said fries. So I'm like, y'all go for it with the chicken. Maybe they won't do any harm for this. And that is Clean Play Club. So doing the airport express that came first. That was €4 from San Bernando to here. I'm like, that's not worth the money for the bus. And all the other connects I did were $1.40. I think it would have been nice if it was like a station, see the kiosk here, like a 10 trip fare, like $10. Then yeah, that might have been for that actually ended up costing might have actually made worth it in the end, but yeah, so I'm pissed about that, but there's a few shops around here as well, like so down there is a relay, which I saw in the French stations. Another shop, it's Tutti Frutti. There's McDonald's, and this like general cafe store. Another Del Quo. Lord Lock right side. I don't think I was there the other day, I might not even noticed it. Yeah, it looks like a candy shop, body shop, like, you know, a women's thing. Okay, oh yeah. Pause and look at this. Imagine they're playing the chords on the radio in the bus. Those are the 2026 games, which are going to be in Italy. I think I read that up like in 2020, I think is when I first noticed that. Yeah, I see line 343 back to Tocha. It's Via actually. It's more like a high end. Feels kind of like price for that. It's not even. I think it's stuff like probably like other juice stuff that's only all up. Another cafe. So, okay, it was a thing up for a second, but it's good. It's fine. And each of the territories has its own national day. So February 20th is Luisa Day. That's like, you know, like 2 months ago. It's like, why not change it to something else? It really just says 2022. It can be changed to something else, okay? So I did it with the Ovia and then obviously serviceman. There's not still the same branding outside. It's still just the older rolling stock that we saw on the way down, at least. And this is not the quiet section. I do have one of the table seats, which is unique for the way back. And also has a little lamp in the middle. That's a little cute, but just the old plug. So I'm going to use that whole block thing. I charge my phone. I'm going to do kind of what I did on the way down with the Intermission Metro, because I don't have a podcast to listen to. I think I need to charge, so it doesn't matter anyway. So I did all the guys snack before I got on. I had a bit more time, but nope, did not. So that concludes my weekend in Seville. The next big trip in chronological order is Segovia. But until Segovia, buenas noches, buenas suerte, hasta luego.